grass does kind of clip through it, but...
Are you saying you'd like it up a little higher?
A little bit. I'm hesitant because I would hate for us to have to remove everything just to build it on top of these platforms.
You do realize I'm able to place platforms underneath this stuff, right? Don't remove those. Don't remove it. Don't remove it.
Okay.
Because we can always just build back onto it with the snap, see? If we don't like what the new one is. Okay.
You could always use one of the larger plates as well. They all cost the same.
Right. One of the larger plates. You mean the 2 meter? Yeah, we probably should just use a 2 meter.
That'll at least get us off the...
Yeah, but it does create a bit of a step issue here, I think. And is there also a 3 meter? There's a 4 meter.
There's 4, but it's huge.
Yeah, that's too tall. Can I do...
So, a question. If we were to deconstruct our base
I can make
and build it on
meters.
top of a platform, would that be an issue?
I can place platforms underneath the base.
Yes. The only issue
I
is
don't
they clip
see
in the
what
grass.
So you're wanting to move this whole thing up 2 meters to the 2 meter height, basically, is what I'm hearing.
I think that's what I'm asking, yes.
I think that is what you're asking. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go... We need to empty the personal storage first, but I don't know if either of us have the inventory for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a personal storage all the way out here. Go ahead and transfer everything to there. All right. You do realize I'm also going to have to deconstruct the space elevator probably, right? Maybe not. Maybe not.
Maybe not. Let's see if we like this and we can take it from there.
I'm going to disable the hub. Oh, wow, you placed a lot of platforms here. Okay. You do know now I've got to try and get the hub in the center as well, right?
I'm confident in your abilities.
Somebody is overly confident. Actually, we need to keep these free platforms. It just occurred to me. Yeah, we gotta keep these free just so I have a starting point for... Oh! Okay, that's not gonna work like I had intended it. I gotta get the grid. So, really quickly, with the snap feature... Yeah. So... But I kind of need, let me climb up.
I can stack them if needed.
Yeah, can I snap? So now that we've got this one at 2 meters, I don't know why I didn't think of that. Because what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to snap this to your 2 meter height one. And it's not wanting to snap into it. Oh, there we go. I had it for a moment. Hang on. I just need to get one. There we go. All right, we're good to go. Alright, now comes the challenge of, Did you know even after I changed my key binding, B will sometimes still turn on and off my flashlight, I think? That is weird. Alright, we need to rebuild the hub now. And this is where it becomes a challenge, because I gotta try... So I lined this up to be perfectly centered with, the hub. Now I've got to try and line the hub to be perfectly centered with it. At least I have a grid to kind of
Oh yeah,
me.
that actually looks... That
Is this centered?
I gotta get a little bit further away to see.
Well, just look at the white box on the floor. Yeah, use the floor kind of as a grid. You just gotta look at the base.
It does look pretty well centered. I think it's facing the opposite direction it did before, though.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. That is perfect.
Yeah, so what I came to realize is it's snapping to it. So...
Okay, well, maybe that's easier than we thought.
Pull it forward or push it back, you know, how is it positioned that way? You know, pull it towards the space elevator or push it back from it.
Before you do, could you move it slightly towards me?
Towards you?
Yes, there.
Alright, so there.
That's back in line, and then perfect. Drop it there.
Drop it. You want it here?
Yep, put it there.
Put it there, pal.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like I can't move it again. Well, this does provide a little bit of a walkway on this side.
Just make sure you like how it sits.
Yeah, we got it more to the left, shape-wise, but let me go up here and take a look. Let me see where space elevator. Yeah, that's centered. That works. That's ideal, I guess.
Yay!
All right, so now that I've gotten this place looking better for your preferences, what next?
So I've collected up all the remaining resources that we have. They are currently in these 2 chests.
All right. Okay, that's a lot of iron. Never mind, I've got still quite a bit of the resources as well.
That's fair.
I've got all your cable.
One thing I think would be valuable for us to do at this point is to build the lookout tower.
You want a lookout tower?
I think it would be useful for us to be able to plan our base a little bit more.
All right, where do you want it? You do realize the lookout tower is actually not as big as you think it is. Interestingly enough, but where would you like it? Maybe here?
Perfect.
Not really sure how it's supposed to be placed ideally. So odds are I'm going to place it wrong the first time. I'll be darned. I think I got it right the first time. Maybe not. How do you use the lookout tower?
There's a ladder on the far side.
Okay, so I put the ladder on the wrong side. You aren't up there, are you?
Yes, I am. No, I'm not.
But that question should have warned you. Alright. There we go. Now the ladder's on the right, the correct side. Let's go ahead and take a look up. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have the lookout tower by the thing that goes flying up in the air.
Clearance. I think we're okay.
Fine. It's controlled by AI. When has AI ever, you know, messed
Failed.
up? Yeah.
So,
I can see my mine from here.
the power plant is doing good. We have the...
Go on.
4 mines functional.
Yes.
Um,
I've been here the whole time. Continue.
I know that we basically started the first base up on that rock. Is it going to be worth exploring further into the valley, or should we focus on just building this up?
I think maybe before we go exploring, we need to get MAM.
Yeah, I
Or
think
is
that's
it
probably
Mom?
a good
I can't
idea.
remember.
M-A-M.
Yeah, MAM. We need to listen to MAM.
Somebody's got to do it.
We need some research stuff going on here. You also would, you know, I'm just thinking before we really start exploring, we should have the stuff built for exploration. So what do we need for MAM? MAM requires... that's under... special, right. 45... You know, honestly, after the elevator, everything feels cheap, so... Yeah. I'll build a MAM. Oh, I set up to build 2 MAMs. Okay. So I need some wire, so that requires some copper here. I mean, I actually had all the copper I needed, but whatever. I have enough to make 360 copper. I need 45. But then I also need cables, so yeah, that's another 30, isn't it? Let me make the cable first. It's easier if I can make 50 cable. And yes, I know we've got all that cable, but it's in some ways easier if I just do it this way. And then a refined iron plate. Which I noticed you had some in here earlier.
Yeah.
You have 2. Alright, let me throw my copper back in. Take those screws, that will save me. I'll take those, that will, you know, so we can make more screws. I'll need some... Oh, I already got 21 iron plates, so yeah, we're pretty good to go here. MAM is ready to be deployed, sir! Where would you like your MAM?
Is this not the scanner thingy? Because you need to also build a scanner thingy.
That is correct, sir, but the MAM is the actual research station. The scanner is a handheld object that you use when you go out into the world, sir. It requires an additional 4 reinforced iron plates, 25 wire, and 50 screws. Sir, that is separate from your MAM, sir. Sir, ma'am.
Well, why don't we put it in the flat spot on the base over here?
You mean what I just started building?
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea, sir. Someone else already thought of it. We're looking for original thoughts here, sir.
Whoever thought of that must have been a genius.
And damn sexy too, sir, I'm sure. Let's see here.
I do say so myself.
Where is the MAM? Alright. Special MAM. Here is the MAM, sir. MAM. MAM, sir. It's actually not that big, sir. We probably could have squeezed it in somewhere already. We really do not need this big of an area, sir. But here it is, sir.
I kinda like it.
Here's your MAM, sir. It feels all technical. Now we can start analyzing those aliens, sir. Or what were we supposed to call them again to make them feel less like we're xenophobic?
Alien. Ooh, we could put some of the power slugs in.
I'm bringing the power slugs here, sir. What do you need the power slugs for, sir?
So, for power slugs...
Alright, yeah, we spend 2 to get... or sorry, 1 will get a power shard. So I'll go ahead and get that now, I guess. Start research. Oh wow, sir, it takes forever. It's gonna take 3 seconds. This is one of those outdated supercomputers. Analysis of blue power slugs.
This semi-slug, now dubbed power slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location.
Alright, I did another thing as
The
well.
remains researched belong to an organism with 8 jointed legs, similar to the legs of arachnids but with non-standard distribution and
Nice.
function. Because its attacks focus on stabbing prey with the ends of their legs, which resemble insectoid stingers, they have been dubbed stingers. Stinger remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
You're gonna love this.
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
That is all the research we can up at the moment, I think, sir. We need to make ourselves some alien DNA.
So that means we need to make a couple of the scanners?
Oh, sorry. Alien DNA capsule is the reward. The cost is 5 of those things, which comes from the alien protein. So we gotta make alien proteins.
So we need to kill some aliens.
I guess so. Frankly, sir, I don't know what I'm doing here. I was hired as a statistician.
Power shard.
I wasn't meant to be down here, sir. I thought I was signing up for the Enterprise.
That's a real mistake.
One of many, I assure you.
Object scanner. It requires 4 reinforced plates, 20 wire, 50 screws.
Yeah, this is why we set up the machines to make the stuff for us.
Yeah.
I made 6 of those DNA things so we can unlock the next research.
Nice. Just flying through it.
Yes, I am. Start research. Get ready for another intro. Or, well, not intro, but, lecture.
I like being lectured.
Research completed. Alien protein can now be turned into biomass or alien DNA capsules. In addition to being used for research, the invaluable alien lifeform data in these capsules can be traded for fix-it coupons at the Awesome Sync. We guarantee the best capsule to coupon exchange rate anywhere on this planet.
Well, I'm sure they can guarantee that.
It'd be weird if they... Well, yeah.
Don't mind me, I'm just building stuff. Now that we've unlocked the building part of the game, I have found my calling. I am Build It Man.
Okay. I made 2 scanners.
Alright, I got a scanner.
I'm going to put it on my person.
Oh dear, it says you're infected.
It says no Wi-Fi signal.
Yeah, that's, You try turning it off and on again.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna go find me an alien. I mean, an alternative life form. Yes.
Object scanner. Oh, so it beeps at a rate proportional to proximity and direction.
Yeah, it's actually used to find the slugs, if I recall.
Okay.